Thumbs up for the go-getters, the ambitionless, the pissed, they should know better. No better.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Upsec, even otherwise known as Mr. Kabano, and today we have a gameplay on the map Resistance, I think. I'm not so sure. I'm not so good with MW3 maps. With the ACR silenced and red dot, and I'm bringing you guys another free-for-all because I love free-for-all. Free-for-all is the shit because, honestly, guys, I am too lazy to go cap a flag. I'll be honest, I like to shoot things, so I'm going to shoot things, and it's going to be free-for-all to do that because I don't have to let anyone down. I let myself down only, not the teammates. And so I'm playing some free-for-all like always with the ACR, and this gets boring. But anyways, guys, so I want you guys to know where I am exactly. Right now I am in Ocala, Florida, doing a state tournament for baseball. And you know, most people always ask, you know, what do you play, what do you do this, why don't you do a gameplay commentary about baseball? And I was like, okay, so let's get started. Gameplay commentary about baseball. Well, I started playing 10 seasons ago, which is 5 years ago, which is the age of 10. I started playing right field, and I'll be honest with you, I sucked at baseball. I sucked so much the first like 3 seasons of baseball. Now I'm not saying I'm some god at baseball. I'm just I'm a little bit over average at good at baseball because, you know, I made my middle school team. I made the all-star team. You know, I make teams that are more than the recreational games. So, you know, I started playing at right field at the age of 10, and then I started playing a little bit of second, but I started playing center and left, and I started becoming a really good outfielder. I would be one of those guys that would do the little ballerina jump and grab the ball somehow. I don't know how I did that. But the one thing that I always did suck at was hitting at first. Hitting was not something that came to me fast. I started doing really good hitting around 11-ish, maybe 12, 13 years old. I started doing really good at hitting. And, you know, now that I have been playing baseball for 5 years now, everyone considers me as a good hitter on my baseball team. You know, I'm the kid that will hit. I bat third, which is the perfect spot for the good hitter. And, you know, I don't want to say I'm some amazing hitter, but, you know, I can manage a 350 hit home run. You know, I can do something like that. And so now around the age of 13, I started playing the position as a catcher. And so being a catcher is actually much more enduring. It's much more endurance. It's much more difficult because you guys would be paying attention all the time. You got to catch the ball coming at you really fast. You know, you got to drop and block, throw it down to second base if the guy steals. You know, a lot of stuff to worry about. And, you know, catch the signs, catch the ball, you know, pull the things for the pitcher. And, you know, it's kind of difficult to be a catcher. But, you know, catching is fun. I love being a catcher. It's really fun, actually, because, you know, I think the funnest part is actually throwing down a second. Now, my throw isn't the perfect throw in the world because, like, my arm, oh my god, I just threw my freaking battery charger thingy, and my arm isn't the best arm. Like, I can't throw like that because being a catcher, when you throw it, you have to change your like swing and throw thingy up. You got to change it. You got to short arm it, and you just got to blast it to second base as fast as you can, you know, and more efficient. So, you know, I have a pretty good one. Like, every now and then I could get it up there. Usually what happens, I bounce it once and it gets to them, you know, just like that perfectly. It's not too bad, but I try to get it to them perfectly, you know, line drive, kind of major league kind of style. And so, you know, it's kind of hard to do that while you're, you know, 15 with a bad wrist. Oh, I haven't told you guys about my wrist, have you? Have I? No, I have not told you about the letter. You guys hear me? I'm like, Dujubel. I sound like Italian. I'm like, Dujubel. Luigi! Anyways, so my wrist, I actually have a cyst in my wrist. What it is, it's like a little balloon kind of opening in my wrist, and it's filled with backup of fluid, mucus, blood, and nutrients, and just things inside of it. And it's really big, and it's really bulged, and it's kind of freaking freaky. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying. Just look up a cyst on your wrist on Google, and you guys will see what I have. It's actually not that painful. Everyone thinks it's a bone when I show them, but it's not. It's just, you know, backup of fluid, and not really painful. But sometimes, you know, I do get it painful when I was playing baseball. Like, okay, here's a story. There's a really quick story. Anyways, so, you know, guy was stealing, and I was throwing down to second. But what happened was when I was getting my arm up to short arm it, the ball or the cyst hit a nerve in my wrist, and I threw it down, like I threw it into the dirt near third base, and that's how bad like it affected me, and it hurt really badly, and it was just really discomforting. And, you know, ever since then I have never had a nerve problem, but it does get discomforting. Sometimes it gets, like, for example, when I want to do like weights or something, when I want to lift weights, it kind of hurts and it bends, and it's really weird. Just look up cyst on Google, guys, wrist cyst, and you guys will see what I'm saying. It's kind of gross. Everyone thinks it's a bone, but it's not a bone, guys. I promise you, it's much less grosser than that. I don't know if that's a word or not. But yeah, so you know, I've been playing baseball for 10 seasons, 5 years. And you know, now I'm at the state championship title thingy, championship tournament. And if we win 5 games in a row, we win, we get the state title, and it'd be awesome. Cubano will be a happy Cuban when I come back on Sunday. So no video tomorrow, guys, because I will be exhausted. I apologize. But there will be a video on Monday, and guess what Monday is? Motivational Monday! Yay! Anyways, guys, I'm Upset Cuban, and peace.
It's middle school months. May, let's go. Age 13, living life awkward. 8th grade sucks, so we're looking for a bargain. Chilling in the parking lot like it's cool, when really we're the fat kids swimming in the pool. The girls like assholes, tiny little rascals. Couldn't pull a chick even if I had a lasso. Not that I tried, it was easier to